Hey there, Victoria.
Oh!
I got some special guests, and that's why I'm here.
Let's see here. What are we gonna do here? Wanna...
And there's Morty,
What's up?
and there's Beard.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
And if you're not subscribed to Morty and Beard, get out there and do it. Oh, I got some
Oh, look at that. That's some...
James Catnese. Thank you. $5 for me some sweet tea.
Oh my gosh, that's a good idea.
Dang gum.
That's
Thank
always
you.
good. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Morning Beard's live chat.
Who's in here? Anybody talking yet?
Anybody talking yet? Because we're gonna have some
Swipe
issues
it.
seeing you over here.
There we go. At Turbo.
Turbo! Turbo's over here.
Let's get an angle.
Oh, Turbo. We got Turbo.
Yeah, Turbo's over
Yeah,
here.
7 people, 3 likes. Who's in here?
Well, I got 14. You got 7. Wow.
We're in
a
a
race.
We'll see here. Well, I mean,
Thank you guys for the super chats. I really appreciate that. Goes everything I make goes right back into the
With
channel
whiskey.
to get me something.
Hello.
hello, adventures with whiskey.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
my type of adventure.
Wow.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, a lot at one time.
Don't
Hey,
everybody
Audrey, how's it
talk.
going?
Don't everybody talk at once.
I mean, everybody can talk at once on our stream because we're bad at picking it up anyway.
Yeah, there you know. There you know we suck at it.
Yeah, they already got it figured
Well, you'll
out.
have to wait for the episode, Turbo, to see how the fishing went.
Yeah, the fishing. Woo!
I tell you, it was
That was another.
cold.
We went fishing in the rain.
So what all is your channels about, guys? What all do you do?
We turn the camera on while we're living our life.
Yeah. Our channel. The slogan for our channel is two normal guys with not so normal lives. It's us filming what we've always done. For years, he told me we should start a channel, and I was just like, I don't know if anybody's going to watch it.
Well, every single time we were even in the store, anywhere, and we were doing anything, just being ourselves and making strangers laugh.
Right.
We'd had strangers more than once a week say, "Do you guys have a channel?" And we'd say, "No. Why don't you have a channel?"
Harvey Five serving both channels. Hi, Harvey Five's over here. I'll say hi.
Hey, Harvey Five, you're
Anyway,
live
sorry,
stream
but
hoppers.
then-
But you are now. What do you do with wrestling?
Okay, I am a professional wrestling manager. I am. Okay, if you ever watched WWF or WWE
Yeah.
now,
Oh, yeah.
back in the day, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Classy Freddie Blassie later on, Slick, the guy on the outside of the ring that basically ticks everybody off.
Yeah.
That's my job. That's what I do. I go out there and I tick people off, and I get paid to do it. So I mean, you get paid to go out there and make people mad, which is pretty cool. I
Yeah.
mean, it's.
That would be a dream job.
I get to be somebody who I'm not, which is okay. So there's there's two different Mortys. There's wrestling Morty and there's YouTube Morty. YouTube Morty's a lot nicer. Yeah. Hello, Geo1.
I mean, you gotta have a good side and bad side.
Yeah, mine just have by different names. Well, kind of.
But I thought
Hello
I'd
from
come up here to
Michigan,
Indiana
Kennedy
and
Myers.
talk
Hello
to
from
some
Michigan.
Indiana
Hello.
people.
I should probably bring up my
Brightness a little
brightness a
bit.
little bit. There we go. That way we don't have to squint.
Or show them a nose here where we get real close.
Right.
And what do you like to do?
Well, I guess all the fans know already. Is everything we've done on the channel is what I do. It's build fun stuff, weld metal together, cut it up. As Jacob knows very well. It's an
Jacob,
inside joke.
yeah, Jacob Cartbagger and us have an inside joke. We used to send him videos of us.
It's almost
working-
every single night.
Almost every single night of us working on a rat rod or something, and it's usually a video of Beard cutting two pieces of metal apart, and then the next
Lots
one,
of sparks.
lots of sparks, and the next one would be him welding two pieces of metal together. So Jacob says,
That's about a week.
yeah, after about a week, Jacob was like, "So is your channel nothing but you guys cutting metal, then welding metal back together?" So,
Yeah, building engines, race cars. I'm a musician. There's a pizza place in town that sometimes I go play music at. I play guitar. Stuff like that. What you see on the channel is basically me, 100%.
I mean, that's what I like, is because you guys are just yourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, you see so many of them out there, they're just fakers.
Yeah, we
For the first probably 6 months, we got asked at least once every live stream how much is scripted. And I noticed that it started tapering off. I think they understand.
they sort of realize that
This
it's
is
just
real.
us. We're it's who we are.
Now, you did an interview with Jimmy the Valiant?
Jimmy Valiant,
Yeah.
Boogie Woogie Man.
Yes.
That was a good episode.
Yes. Okay.
That was one of
I've
my
known-
husband's wrestlers' fame.
I've known Boogie for 5 years now. Let's see here. How does it start? Every year every year over in Seymour, Indiana, there's a Oktoberfest,
Yeah.
and a person from there knew that I was in wrestling, and that I could probably get a booth at the Oktoberfest. No. They called me a month before the Oktoberfest, said, "Hey, Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant is going to be in Columbus, Indiana for a wrestling show. He wants to come to this Oktoberfest and try to sell autographs." And I'm like, it is impossible for me to get a booth set up. And plus, he didn't want it for the whole weekend. He wanted it for 3 hours on Saturday. So here I am.
These booths have to be rented a year in advance.
Yeah, these booths have to be rented sometimes 2-3 years
Yeah.
in advance. And I'm
For
like,
some spots.
I will figure something out though. So I ended up that year. There's a record shop down in downtown Seymour that a buddy of mine he worked at, and I got a hold of him. And I said, "Hey," and he's a big wrestling fan. I said, "Handsome Jimmy Valiant needs a place to sign autographs and sell gimmicks." And he goes, "Yeah, let's do it." So
Yeah.
I got him a booth that year, and then the second year came along, and I was like, I don't know where I'm going to put him at. So another friend of mine, his dad owned a restaurant in downtown Seymour, and I'm like, "Hey, can we put Jimmy Valiant out front?" And they're like, "Sure, that'll bring people in." So he sold gimmicks again. I can't tell you how much he's made, but he's made a lot of money. And each year I had to find him a different place at the Seymour Oktoberfest where he could sit his booth at and sell stuff. And that video of us hanging out with Jimmy Valiant was us in my 97 Bonneville driving from our location, going and getting Jimmy Valiant, and then driving to the Seymour Oktoberfest and just listening to him tell stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he had a lot of stories.
He's always had a lot of stories.
How many times have we run? How many times has it been?
This was the fourth time.
Fourth time.
And
He
it's the
still
ol-
doesn't run out of stories.
And it's the
Never
only
would.
time we've ever recorded it. So,
Yeah. How long was the video? 25, 24 minutes long, something like that.
yeah.
There's so much more footage, but we couldn't just put in 2 hours worth of a video.
Right.
Yeah.
There were such good stories, and some had to be cut out because they were just not.
That was after
Yeah.
all him talking from Columbus, Indiana to the Seymour Oktoberfest. That is 100% unedited.
Yeah.
Him just talking, because I wanted to leave that in there just so people know this is it, just him. And to him, professional wrestling is still the real deal. There is no entertainment. It's not sports entertainment. It is professional wrestling. And
Well, our youngest son was named after Shawn Michaels.
oh yeah,
You know?
oh there you go.
Well, on the fifth child, you kind of run out of boys' names.
Okay, yeah.
Mel and Eddie, I'm starting to feel a little better. Was going to a Mexican restaurant last night in Salem. Went to use the restroom, come out,
Was that-
washed my hands.
Was that Santa Fe? That's what's in Salem?
It was right there in a little shopping center, and someone had slopped the soap on the floor, and I did not know it. I hit that soap and I went sailing into the bathroom counter.
Oh man,
And I was not going to the hospital because I knew the first thing they're going to do is,
shove a thing
Yeah.
up your nose. Yeah.
I knew I'd have a test, but I was not going to have that test to tell me I bruised myself.
Yeah. If you have a hematoma, and now you have one up your nose from the test.
Hey, Wandering Wood Whisperer,
Wow, that was
Wandering Weasel,
alliteration aside. That's awesome.
Dan the Mountain Man. Yes, it's Morty and Beard.
All right, who are we hanging out with? Let's show here. Hey, everybody. We're hanging out with New Horizons. If you want to go check out her channel, go check out. She's, of course, live with two handsome fellas right now, Morty and Beard. We've just been
We're just sitting here talking about
stuff and things.
I just was so curious about all of the people that you knew in wrestling.
All the people I know.
Because my husband
Okay, I
was
can-
always the wrestler. I'm watching the wrestling.
Oh,
And
sorry, guys. There we go.
every Friday night after my live stream, he'd go to watch the wrestling on TV.
Right. I turned the camera the wrong way. There we go. All right.
So,
Okay, wrestling. My favorite thing to do, drop names of people I know. Let's see here.
Same Team Talker. I like that.
I used to watch Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I've never met Steve, let's be honest.
And,
there. I'm sure you're going to name off a bunch of big names, and
Yeah.
and I know.
but my husband knows all the old ones.
Okay, then your husband, if he's
Yeah.
watching, will know
Yeah,
a few
he's
people I
watching.
know.
He's watching.
Let me start with. Let me just, and there's a lot of people I've met. I'll name ones that I've been on shows with. I'll name ones that I'm a little bit closer to, and ones that I know the best.
Which one that you like have got the best friendship with?
Best friendship with? There's a tie. One is, of course, Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant. I could call him up anytime. He'll talk with me.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. Has nothing but endless amounts of knowledge about what wrestling and what you need to do to better yourself. And then the other one would be the Hustler Rip Rogers.
I don't know him, but I'm sure Jim does. but I don't.
Hustler Rip Rogers, and he wasn't. He was never like a big champion. He is from close to us in Seymour. He grew up there.
Because we used to watch wrestling on Channel 3 or something back when I was a kid in school. And all those old time
Yep.
wrestlers.
This person on this channel, Sherry, says her cousin was Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. I've never met Paul. That'd be really cool. But then there was Rip Rogers. He was more of a middle card wrestler. He was always the bad guy. Really interesting individual. Look him up. He's more well known. Well, not really well known. 64 people, I believe it is. That's a rough number that he has trained down in Louisville, Kentucky at Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Oh, I remember that.
They have made it to the WWE. Randy Orton, John Cena, Batista. All these people were trained by Rip Rogers.
I remember when they wrestled over in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah. And
I got in trouble at a wrestling match in Louisville, Kentucky.
that happens.
Well, my boyfriend got me in trouble.
That happens.
He got his throat out.
Oh yeah.
That's wrestling.
But yeah, that's definitely wrestling. But yeah, Rip Rogers. I've known him for a long time. And then let's see here. Not as old as old school's Rip and Jimmy Valiant would be Rob Conway. Rob Conway was in WWE. He was in a tag team called La Resistance. He was called the Con Man. He had his time there. I've known him for I'm gonna say 10 years, and we've traveled together. We traveled to Dyersburg, Tennessee together for wrestling. Just a bunch of good times with him. Other people that I've been on shows with, Wildfire Tommy Rich. I've been on shows with him. Road Warrior Animal, Mr. Kennedy.
So do you manage a certain group of people?
I do. Looking.
Oh, before the pandemic, because I haven't been doing it as of late, but typically I manage custom made Eric Draven, TaylorMade Roger Malcolm. I managed Big Time Josh Lewis, who's a 2-time Mr. Indiana bodybuilder. Pretty big guy.
Hey, Elvis.
And then I managed Dino Stephanopoulos. The biggest names that I've managed in shows, and this is the one that I was saving, which I don't know him really, really well because it's only been on one show, but I did. Well, hang on, it's just about bait and switch. Hang on. What was the bait and switch? It said something about
All about the Smokies. Oh, that's what's his name.
bait and switch. I clicked for New Horizons and I got Morty and Beard. Awesome. That's a good one.
Oh, I can't think who he is. He was on Michael's channel. He's got his own channel too. And then I can't think of his name. He was just in town with talking with Michael and them last weekend.
And then I met probably
Thank you, Team Taco.
Team Taco. Thank you very much. Thank you for the
Woo! You got you a super
thank you for the
chat.
super chat. Glad you're enjoying the interview. Absolutely. I managed Jared the King Waller
Oh.
for one show. I was his manager, and it was the same show that
He never came through Salem, Indiana without getting in trouble.
it was the same show
He
that
never could.
it was the same show that I was with. I had the match with Jacob Carpetbagger and cut his sideburns off.
Yeah, because they all used to come to Eastern School
Yep.
back in years ago and do benefit wrestling matches. Junkyard Dog
Doing the thump.
and Lawler and I forget who all would come.
Well, most of the people on that Memphis circuit. So, another name you would know that I've been on shows with, Bill Dundee.
Yes, I remember that name.
Bill Dundee, superstar
Yeah.
Bill Dundee. The Nightmare Danny Davis, Nightmare, Danny Davis. There's a few Danny Davises, but Ronnie Garvin was a very nice person. Ronnie Garvin,
Foley.
hands of stone. Mick Foley has been in lots of Rick Rogers shows because they were really, really good friends.
What was that one guy I accidentally met? Yeah, in Chicago. I didn't accidentally met. I just heard him yelling through the entire convention.
Beard went to a Chicago convention, and I wasn't there, but he knew when he met this guy that it was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He met Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
remember that name.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duncan.
What's the noise
Yeah.
he makes?
Oh!
I'm walking through the convention center. It's like sardines, and I keep hearing that, just as over the top of everyone. There's thousands of people.
Oh, yeah,
in this
because
place.
he was loud
I'm like,
when
I've
he
heard
did
this
it.
before. Why have I heard this before? And it's getting louder and louder and louder. And finally, I get to his booth, and I'm like, I've got to stop. And because he was selling 2x4s, and he would sign it. And I stood there, and no one was in his line at the time, so I told him the whole story, who Morty was and everything. And so he actually personalized that one.
Yeah.
What did he write?
Yeah, okay, on everybody else's, you said he was right.
Just Hall of Fame.
Right, to whoever it was, Hall of Fame,
Inductee.
2011, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
To mine, it said, to Morty, best of luck, Hall of Fame, 2011. Yeah, so he actually said best of luck to me because he knew that he told me that I was actually
Yeah.
trying to, do stuff in the business, which, I may never be on WWE wrestling. I may never be on AEW or any of those big names, but I have done what I've done, and I'm proud of it. And yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh!
When I shook his hand, I'm telling you, it was like shaking a baseball mitt, an old school big leather baseball. That's his hands are his fingers are sausages. They're huge.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I remember him.
I'm trying to think of other wrestlers. Like I have lots of wrestling stories of what's happened. This is totally. There was a wrestler from the Pacific Northwest. His name was Bad Blood, and this was when we were part of the National Wrestling Alliance. Before Billy Corgan bought it, it was a National Wrestling Alliance was where basically wrestling companies, as long as they fit the rules and regulations, you could buy and be a part of the National Wrestling Alliance. So we were NWA Supreme Wrestling. And NWA Supreme Wrestling, we got the lineage to 2 belt lines, which we got the lineage to the NWA Mid-America belts and the NWA Mid-America Tag Team titles. So with that, we had a lineage of the NWA Mid-America belt was held by Randy Savage, Bobby Eaton, Dutch Mantell, a bunch of real big names. Just like the tag team titles have been held by, let's see here, the Road Warriors, the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express. They have all held. Also, Rock and Roll Express. I know Ricky Morton pretty well too. I've been on like 5 or 6 shows with him.
I got a channel in here called My Looney Bin. That's the way I feel
It
sometimes.
happens. I think we all feel that way.
Yeah.
But on the show with Bad Blood, he had come from the Pacific Northwest. He was the National Wrestling Alliance's Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. That belt had been held by people like Roddy Piper, for one. I can't name a lot because that's from all the way out there, but Roddy Piper had held that belt.
I remember him.
Yeah, well,
And the kilt and the bagpipes.
well, at that time I was managing a wrestler named Johnny Justice, who was the NWA Mid-America champion. So they wanted to get his name on that lineage as well. Well, I turned on him, caused him not to win. It was all schmozzed in there, and I ended up helping Bad Blood, the Pacific Northwest champion. As we were walking outside during intermission after all this had happened, some lady pepper sprayed.
We got a wrestling fan in here, Will It Grow.
Hey, will it grow? Pepper sprayed Bad Blood, and in pepper sprayed him, it missed and hit. It hit him, but it also went right in my eye. So I'm back.
I know what pepper spray is.
Oh my gosh! And it was horrible. It's horrible. You had to rinse your eyes out with like baby soap, and it just. I've been threatened with knives this early on. Like when I started back in 2010. Wrestling fans were a little more hardcore than they are now. I mean, more as we get older, it gets people are starting to be like, okay, this is entertainment, and they realize that they pay for people like me to make fun of them. But it's back in the day, it got a little scary. There were some moments where I had to be like, look, do you really think my name is Mortimer Blakeship III, and that I'm from Greenwich, Connecticut, and then I fly here every Saturday to be in this show that has, 70 people in the crowd? Come on.
Well, I mean, a lot of that you see on TV more seems so scripted.
Right. Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but wrestling has been scripted since the 1930s.
RV Nomads 365. This is Morty and Beard,
Hey, how's it going?
and they have a
Morty
channel
and
too.
Wait, what?
What?
It's the other way, but
Someone
whatever.
asked that the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, they're like, well, which one's Morty and Beard? Well, I don't know.
We don't know. You tell us which one it is
Yeah,
which.
exactly. Yeah. You can decide. But, yeah. I'm going to stop talking about wrestling, so yeah. What are my thoughts on foreign objects? Well, Marshall, I lied about talking about wrestling. You just asked me. Foreign objects are painful, as you can see right there. I think it's in the shot. But it still hurts some. Don't hit it.
Oh my God, we got some wrestling fans in here. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
And you like the auto stuff.
Yeah.
He's your mechanic man.
Yeah, racing and all that kind of stuff. I like wrestling, but
Spaceman Dudley, if you were a wrestler, what would your ring name be and what would be your special move, Susan? I have no clue. I have no clue, guys.
Pinky Lee. Hi, Pinky Lee. Pinky Lee, her son ran into me at a local restaurant
Loggy
and
Dog
asked for a
says,
picture the other
let's
night.
see, what was
Yeah.
that? Loggy Dog says USWA was good.
USWA, that would be Memphis Wrestling with, unless you're talking about the Texas one. There's Texas USWA and there was Memphis USWA, I believe.
I'm the cameraman, Jim Blue Lane. And then Willie Gross is, what was it? Oh, he loved Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. I saw a joke that Cesaro posted earlier. He goes, I was at catering and was I was ready to go back to my table, but Dwayne Johnson was standing in front of me, and then I turned around and went face to face with Bret the Hitman Hart. I was literally stuck between the Rock and a Hart place. I thought that was funny. The Von Erichs. The Von Erichs would be the Texas area. Von Erichs were
When it says Memphis,
the Jarretts, and Texas would be the Von Erichs.
Yeah.
That's, yep.
Boy, these people know more than I do. Daggum.
Hey everybody, if you're enjoying this wrestling talk and all the talk with New Horizons over here, make sure you give us a like and all that stuff. I'm sounding more and more like a YouTube person every day, aren't I? Smash that like button. Hey, smash that like button over here too.
Yeah.
There's 27 people in here, only 22 likes. That doesn't add up. Come on, let's do that.
The Wandering Weasel says, grew up watching Rowdy Piper, Junkyard Dog, and Joys of All Boy Cousins. Ella. Hey, Bone Daddy, Nomad 365 says King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy, that was wow, that's a big guy. Warfish just over here chilling.
Staring at the
Just
interview.
staring at us. What are you doing, War? Hey, Pinky Lee, thank you for the $3 super chat. Thumbs up back to you. It could be called Bordy and Meared. Bordy and Meared. Hi, I'm Bordy.
I'm mirrored.
That's funny.
Well, I got some wrestling fans here. I got 25 thumbs up.
You got it's equaled out 25-25. We're
Yeah.
22 and 17. Guys, come on. We got to catch up.
Yeah, you gotta catch up over there.
Come on, she's
Hey. Salute to Moondog, Spot, and Rex.
Moondog, Spot, and Rex. The guy who got me in professional wrestling was Luscious Lonnie Lee, and Luscious Lonnie Lee used to work for Moondog Spot back in the day. That's my connection to Moondog Spot. So there you go.
And Beard, are you American Muscle or JTM Imports? Whatever that means.
That's a ridiculous question.
That is a ridiculous.
Well, not really, because I'm wearing a Dickies
Yeah.
snapback, so I could see the confusion. But no, American, whatever how they put it. The American Muscle.
Was The Undertaker bigger than Kane?
In real life, I think they're about the same size. I don't know if I've never met either one. Go to Knoxville and get insurance. Kane sells insurance still, even though he's a mayor still.
See, what was another name?
He's the mayor of Knox County, right, Kane?
Yeah. Pepper Gomez? These people are naming
They were
some
naming
people.
off people from when my dad watched wrestling as a kid.
Jerry Lawler is a good person.
What about Dick the Bruiser? Dick the Bruiser that's a name.
Yeah, I'm not a very good camera person.
It's okay.
Boy, these people are naming some people
Uh-oh.
off.
Thanks for the support, Pinky. We do appreciate it. The Mongolian Stomper. Whoa, that went really crazy.
So much stuff. Back up. I think we missed a whole one.
Hi, Morty and Beard. Found us through New Horizons. Hey, thanks.
Thanks.
Somebody found us through.
Woo, good.
Hey.
Did you
Good.
subscribe?
What was the name?
Pinky Lee's talking about you.
Yeah.
RV Week, it says hi both. It's trippy to watch both. The Blue Lane RV Life.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Smash both likes. Awesome, thank you. Hey, we got more likes. We got
Thank
people
you
in here
so
now.
much.
Thank you. That's awesome. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Thin Blue Lane, they're former cops. And they're retired and full-time RVing.
Oh, yeah?
Lady Bass Player 23. Hello. I don't think I
No.
know that name.
Beth Hammer said Dick the Bruiser lived in her hometown there in Indiana.
Oh, yeah? Was that Indianapolis? Because I
I don't
thought he
know.
lived up around Indy.
I got Cliff's random silliness as my English granny used to watch the Blue Devils tag team. She was a God-fearing woman, but she swore her head off if it was anyone dared to hurt her.
Yeah, that is the number one story that I hear about old professional wrestling. You start talking professional wrestling, there will always be somebody in the crowd that you're talking with about professional wrestling that that they had this grandmother that just nice little old lady, but as soon as wrestling came on, she was ready to throw her shoe through the TV. And I too had a grandma that would do that. So, yeah. Do any of the famous wrestlers be mean?
Good night,
to
Bell Nettie.
It depends what your definition of mean is, Mr. Geek Me Out. Like I said, when I met Jerry the King Lawler, his first thing was I carry a golf club to the ring. He goes, well, you actually golf? I said, I have, but this is more of just for the gimmick so I can hit people with it. And he said, yeah, I figured. He goes, if you put the ball where you can hit it, you won't be able to see it. If you put the ball where you can see it, you won't be able to hit it. Insinuating that my stomach would be in the way. So I thought it was hilarious, but some other people might take that as him being mean. But I thought he was awesome. He made at least 3 fat jokes. Even there was one, Jacob the carpetbagger told me this later. He was in the locker room with Jerry. Jerry was like, hey, Morty went that way. He said something about going to a second job. He has to be a theater screen for a drive-in theater. So.
Oh, Willie Grove says Diamond Dallas Page came into the crowd and by mistake knocked my wife out. We got a free dinner after the show.
Oh, I bet Dallas felt terrible too. Dallas is one of the most legitimate nice guys in wrestling now.
Oh, that would be bad. You're sitting there watching the show and I'm boom.
Yeah, I've
had a wrestler thrown on me.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
While sitting in my chair.
He is my usually my plant out there that if I want to like fall on somebody, I'll fall on him or.
I get wrestlers that come up to my ear a lot.
Well, how did John from Exploration Unknown do that time when he wrestled?
Who was it?
John from Exploration Unknown.
Yeah.
Did he wrestle one night?
He was in the battle. Oh yeah, he was in the 6-man tag match with me and Jacob against the Lady Killers and Lily Lockhart.
Mm-hmm.
And John had some fun. Hey, you got some Canadian money sent your way.
All right. Cliff's Random selling us $6.99. Well, thank you.
$6.99 Canadian.
Oh well, I'll have to figure that out in American. I'm sorry, I'm bad.
$6.99 Canadian.
Thank you for the super chat.
So many things happen. Do we have a way?
Anybody know New Horizons channel name?
I just put New Horizons and Susan Bate.
Bear, do you like race car driving?
Yeah.
Morty, do I know a man named Bill Stowe? I don't think so. Then again, I need to see faces. I'm not good on names. I mean, I know at the old workery, I see a lot of people. You should know that. Who, in my opinion, is the most underrated wrestler now or ever? Ever would be Rip Rogers. Now it would be Cesaro. A wrestler from North Vernon named Bill. I don't know Bill. I know from North Vernon. I know Roger Blade, and I know Livewire Mark Jackson, and I know. Yeah. So, what's everybody doing tonight?
Whoop.
Uh-oh. Try again. That was odd.
Why? There we are. We're back. No, that person said no one. No. Well, good grief. What is the world? No worries. I think it's $5 US.
Cool. Making a pot of beans. Pinky Lee. I'm hungry.
I keep having internet say no.
Same. I was reading your comments from your live stream, but my phone locked up. Jeez.
Well, I mean,
I'm still here, guys. I'm just fighting this silly old internet. Indiana has the crappiest internet.
Are you on data right now?
Yeah, I'm just on my regular phone.
I was running the Wi-Fi, and I just shut it off and was trying my data. Neither one of them were working right now.
Beer,
Anyway, I'm back.
Beard, what is your dream car?
Dream car, a '69 Charger.
Am I frozen, guys? Am I froze? Because I'm
Not on mine. I'm watching you right now.
Okay.
You met Dave Batista? Dave's
Hmm.
I knew. Do you watch NASCAR?
No, I don't watch NASCAR though. I prefer dirt track racing and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
We used to go
drag
to watch
racing.
those figure eight races,
Yeah.
figure eight bus races, and all that. And
There's not a lot of places that do that stuff around
Not
here.
anymore.
You have to go. You have to drive a few hours.
tractor pulls, truck
we
pulls.
have a lot of that around
Oh
here.
man,
A lot of that.
yeah, that was our thing. And then of course Jim always did those derbies, participate in derbies.
Mm-hmm.
Explorer North America says, look at this super chat. Hey, thank you, Explorer North America. We appreciate that. Look at this super chat. Well, we're looking at it. There you go. Thank you.
But we did. I was in a lawnmower demolition derby twice though.
A lawnmower demo derby.
Yeah, lawnmower
Oh,
demolition
that would
derby.
be cool.
It was a lot scarier than you'd think it would be.
Yeah, I wasn't a part of the first one, but I was a part of his second one. I was like his pit crew, and
The first one I think it was I had just turned 18. The summer of being 18, I just had a lawnmower that didn't run, and I had a welder and some drainage pipe, some black pipe, and I welded a roll cage on it, and I went out there and I only made it 30 seconds. I was flipped.
Clarksville, Indiana. I love me some Clarksville, Indiana. That's where I got my tattoos done because I have so many
That was
nobody ever sees.
that was our thing on Sunday. Go into Clarksville,
I wonder
Indiana.
why the connections all of a
I don't
sudden
know.
being.
That happened when we were very young when that happened. I don't have any
Let
real.
me see if I can get you connected to our internet.
I don't have any problem against NASCAR. It's just I
I'm
prefer.
about ready
I
to
don't,
end it here in a little bit.
All right.
I don't like NASCAR
We'll
because
keep having fun on ours then.
I don't like NASCAR because all the cars are literally identical. You don't have. There's no
Right.
restrictor plate.
Oh,
And-
Linda Oakey goes, "Who is Morty?"
Hi, I'm Morty.
That's Morty.
That's Beard.
Yeah.
Beard.
Hi.
And their channel is Morty and Beard.
I know it's.
And
Pretty
after this video is over with, well, see people.
Hey,
After it's over with, I'll go back and put a link to their channel in the description.
Thank
we
you so
appreciate
much.
that. Thank you.
Well, I'm down to 7 people, so I'm going to end you all, guys. But I want to thank you all for coming and thank you for those super chats. Good night.
Nice. All right. So, let's see if we can. We'll take this back farther now. You got your phone right to look at. That is not a good angle. Let me see if I can get a better angle out of this. Is that a better angle?
Power. Yeah. No, bad to power.
Hey, look, I'm taking up the entire screen. But yeah, Beard's gonna have the chat here. What's the last thing it said on there?
If you two could travel anywhere in the world to road trip, where would you go?
Travel anywhere in the world on a road trip?
Not Paul Kershaw. Paul Kershaw going to bed.
Night, Paul. Oh, there it
Thanks
is.
for being in here.
Got some in my throat. Will you hand me my giant 2-liter of Diet A&W root beer? Not sponsored by Diet A&W, by the way. Diet A&W. Diet A&W. Not sponsored. By who?
Smith? Oh, I messed
Wait,
it up.
wrong one.
There we go. I got the chats. We're down to 19 people.
We're down to 19 people.
Where did they all go?
Make sure you invite your friends. Tell everybody to come in here and talk to us. The lady next to me is New Horizons. Her name is Susan Bates, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get that right. Susan Bates, New Horizons. Check out her channel.
Go over there and
She's got some really good
Subscribe.
stuff. She's got stuff from, Indiana and Tennessee and traveling awesomeness.
all over the place. But
What? Hey! You didn't have to do that. That's New Horizons. Well, thanks for that.
I made $10. I thought I'd give you 10.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but that's New Horizons. Everybody click
Yes.
that. Click that super chat right there and go and subscribe to her. Like I said, great content. So, what, not so you've interviewed us, let's interview you.
Yes.
Okay.
What is your, like you said, what, with us, it's, let's go a little bit in there. All right. Two normal guys with not so normal lives. What would you describe yours as? What is?
Mine is just going out and finding handicap accessible places and just the places to have fun
Right.
and see different things across America. Like right now, I live in the Smoky Mountains,
Mm-hmm.
and by September, we're planning on hitting the road in our RV with the dog and traveling across America and going out to Arizona for the winter, where it's like 60 to 70 degrees all winter long. And then the summertime, no humidity. And we're going to stay up around the Grand Canyon probably, where it's 60 to 70 all summer long. And just start enjoying life.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Definitely. Sounds great.
I think we earned it after raising 5 boys.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely. I have one, and so 4 more. I can see that.
I don't have a child yet, but I will eventually.
Well, Abby's just like having a child.
Yeah, there you go. My father is disabled, so I appreciate that whole sentiment. He had a stroke in '91, so now the left side of his body doesn't work necessarily as well as it should. People watch our channel have probably seen Dad a few times in a few videos, but yeah, I appreciate that, because if we take him anywhere, it has to be wheelchair accessible. There's no trying to get him to walk at all because his left side's so weak. So we're always, I want to take him on a vacation, one more vacation before it's all said and done. I hate to say that, but he's getting up there, and I want to take him one more place. So I might be looking to you to find some good places that are
Well, I found out the Appalachian Caverns is not handicap accessible, and I about panicked in that place.
Really. Hey, Jeff Shutters, how's it going? Nice to see you. Jeff's a local friend of ours. We're here with New Horizons. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. New Horizons, Susan Bates. I put New Horizons Gatlinburg and put them there. That's you get all of her stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Basically, Marshall Jim
It's
Jones.
just being filmed in a zoo.
Basically.
Mostly, I have 2 dogs. You should know this by now, Jim. They're out back doing their thing, and then I have 2 cats. They're
playing.
playing right now. They're brother and sister. But yeah,
I mean, I didn't realize how inaccessible some places are until you can't do certain things no more.
right.
And then you get the idiots that take the handicap spots when you need them, but they just don't want to walk any further.
I think I might have a Klondike bar once, so
I'm not big on Klondike
I
bars,
don't have
actually.
I don't have an answer for that.
Well,
I don't remember if I do anything for it. I wonder if I like it.
NTL just went live.
Ooh.
NTL just went live. And,
Yeah, it's about time for putt-putt.
yeah, I guess we could send everybody to them.
Here we go.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get off here. It was a great time. Thank you for the super chats. If you could, go to NTL Vlogs. They have a live stream right now. And when you go there, what are we going to call it? Because everybody else has some cool name for it. We've never done one.
Oh, you've never rated
You
another
want to do a Morty and Beard barrage?
Yeah, that's fine.
Morty and Beard barrage. Call it that, and go over there and let them know that you came from our channel and that we say hello. So go to NTL Vlogs, click that live stream, let them know you came from Morty and Beard, and we'll see you there. Thank you very much again for those super chats. See y'all later.